like that. So,
is there a pay gate? Usually, them games got pay gates.
if I wanted to do it fast,
Yeah,
but I don't put dough. Hold on for a second,
because
Dylan, put that light back on for me. Yeah, I do it the slow walk way because I'm putting money into these games like that.
you ain't lying. Because I'll be seeing people buy like $300,000-$400,000 worth of stuff. I'll be like, that's why it's
All right,
called.
you guys, you ready, man? I know I'm sorry I had to stop the video talk, but
It's
today
okay.
is about New Year's resolution. So, yeah, what's up, y'all? This is Aaron Redmond. This is my family and friends YouTube live video event. Yo, we're going over New Year's resolution today, man. If you made a New Year's resolution, have you ever kept a New Year's resolution? And are you doing one this year? You know what I mean? I can start off with me. I have made okay, I'm a lie. That's a lie. Listen, I made some resolutions last year into this year. You know what I'm saying? One of my resolutions was I'm going to find a wife, yo. I'm going to find a wife. I'm going to find a wife, and I'm going to have one this year, yo. Well, I'll be married next year, but this year I'm going to have somebody, worth having in my life for a very long time. You know what I mean? Hopefully till the end of it. But I feel like now it's time. You know what I mean? I've been single all my life. I have no kids. I'm not gonna have kids, but I should have somebody, in my life. Every man needs a woman. You know what I mean? Every man needs that somebody that make him get up and do things like I met this girl. We doing all right, and I ain't gonna lie, she made me do things I would never do, man. Already, I'm washing every day.
Honeymoon phase, man. Honeymoon phase.
You almost made me spit out my juice, man.
I wash every day. Yo, I take a shower every day now. You know what I mean? When you alone and it's a pandemic, you ain't damn about no damn washing unless it hurt. You gotta get up and wash.
Unless you offend yourself, right?
Plus you can't stand it no more. But saving water. You know what I mean? But jokes aside, right? She's a very good woman. Don have seen her on here, with the flash kind of in and out kind of thing. But we only been together for about a week. And but it seems like this is how it's going to be. You know what I mean? When you meet someone that gets you to want to make an effort, you know what I mean? You might as well make that effort, because it's hard out here, man. It's hard. Man, look, I've been dating for a long time, and every time it was like, okay, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? This time I said, no, we ain't gonna see what happens. Hell, I'm tired of that. I just came out here. I'm looking for a wife, y'all. I'm looking for a wife. It came on Facebook, right? I'm sitting in Facebook, and all of a sudden I get this ding. So I look at the thing, and they said someone's on the dating app. I was like, hold on, man. I shut that down like 2 years ago. What the fuck is that? And then I was like, you know what? 2 years ago, you haven't been with anybody for 2 years, yo. I was like, maybe you need to go on that app and see what you can find. So I got on the app, you know what I mean? I put my name in, and swipe to the right, swipe to the left, all that old good stuff. And when I did get some replies, I just said straight up, look, I say hello and stuff. But then after about the third, fourth sentence, I was like, I'm looking for a wife, yo. You know what I mean? Are you wife material? And that's all. And I learned that from Kevin Samuels, man. And Kevin Samuels, he ain't never lied, because already I got somebody on my tip, yo. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm moving. I'm making moves. So, it's new. It's new. It's new, but it's nice. So I already fulfilled one of my New Year's resolution, but the other one is get in shape and get to walking. That's the other one. Get in shape and get to walking. I'm not going to make it. You got to get down to this much weight. No, get in shape. Get in shape. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about the weight. I'm worried about the strength. You know what I mean? Can you walk? Can you run? Can you do what you want to do whenever you want to do it if necessary? That's the shape I should be in. You know, every man should be in that kind of shape if they have the ability to get there. So I decided that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to play no games. I'm going to be the best version of me I can be, you know what I mean? And continue that stride. I was working on it before I got sick. In fact, before the pandemic, I was working on it. I was doing very well. And then the pandemic hit and all that stuff just flew out the window, man. It was like, who cares? I ain't going to go nowhere. I ain't going to see nobody no more, you know, and that's when the fat came. And then then I got sick and then, you know, all the other stuff. We ain't gonna get into that. But yeah, my New Year's resolution really changed my life only because I'm willing to participate. You know what I mean? So if I'm done talking about me. There's only 3 of us tonight, baby. We can take it wherever we want to, you know what I'm saying? But for right now, let's just stick to the subject, man. I'll start with, Don always got to leave.
When I always gotta leave.
Don haven't stayed to the end for a little bit because the holidays. It's okay, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? But since you're here today, I'm gonna let you speak first, bro. I'm gonna let you speak first. You got any New Year's resolutions, bro?
I don't do them. I don't think you should wait. I don't think you should wait for one day to change your life. Just change your life when you're ready to change your life. You know what I mean? Some people, like, I had that mind frame when I was in my early 30s. You know, like, oh, this day comes, I'm gonna do. I'm like, then one day I just woke up. And I was like, why I gotta wait for one day to come? Why can't I just do it now? So that's how I lost the weight. I just did it then and there. I didn't wait. Like some people say, oh, I'm gonna start my diet on Monday, and it's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? But when Monday come around here, I'm gonna start my diet. But right now, I say, you know what? Why can't I just do it now? So I just one day at a time. Just took it one day at a time. Okay. And that's what I did. You know. So when it comes to New Year's resolutions, don't do it.
You don't see the point.
It's another ploy by the colonizers.
Lord have mercy.
I was waiting for that.
Oh man, but nah, in reality though, nah, I never. I used to all the time, but you don't stick to them. You know, for the most part, like most people, some people don't really stick to them. So I said, why not just do what you want to do now?
Right at the time.
Yeah, when it comes into your mind, that's when you're at your strongest. When it comes into your mind, you willing to do it. That's when you're at your strongest. Start it then and there, and then each day, take your time each day. Don't get frustrated. Just take your time each day, and then eventually you'll get to where you want to be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come think about it. I did start before. Maybe I'm cheating. I say I'm gonna do something I'm already doing. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? I don't care. Look. Things are getting done. So, you know what? I'm going to take your advice because your advice is good. I do that Monday shit all the time. Monday is my favorite day to start new shit that I never start.
I was one of those people. That was me. It'd be Wednesday. Yeah. I'd be like, oh, I'm going to have fun this weekend. So that Monday, I'm going to kill it. And that Monday come around, you'd be like,
Yeah, that's the way I was. I'm a Monday offender, yo. I am a Monday offender, yo. I break the rule every time. I'm do this. Monday come. What was that? I don't remember what you talking. I don't remember what I was talking about. Well,
that wasn't me. That was somebody else that looked like me.
Yeah. Well, the decision ends when you're in the bed and you open your eyes. I ain't do that shit.
Oh man, yeah, that was me all the time. That was always.
In fact, the first time when I started losing weight and started getting in shape, that's exactly how I started. I didn't wait till Monday. I just I was at my desk. In fact, I was at my desk in the office, and I was breathing on hard, and I had diabetes, and I thought my dialysis. And I remember me and the doctor had talked about 2 weeks earlier. He was like, "You need to get out and start exercising." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, whatever." You know what I mean? And I was sitting in my desk, and I said, "You know, Aaron, go outside and take a walk right now." So I went outside and took a walk, and then that's when the journey started, right then. You know, so you're right. You're right. It's sometimes
it's funny.
take that leap.
Same thing happened to you. A doctor was telling me, "Oh, you need to start eating more fruits and vegetables, and you need to start doing this, that, and the third." And I was like, "Yeah, that sounds good. It might be easy for you because you're 110 pounds." You know what I'm saying? I had that kind of
Any
mind
excuse
frame.
to do. Any excuse.
You know, so then I thought about it. Well, you gotta lose weight somehow. You gotta take a step. You know, so and I was already walking to work. So what I did, I just added more water. I was only drinking like 1 or 2 bottles of water a day. So I upped that to a gallon. You know, I started at 2 or 3 bottles, and I went up to 5 bottles, and I started doing 8 bottles of water. If you drink 8 bottles of water a day, that's actually a gallon of water. 8 16.9 ounces bottles you get at the store or whatever. That's if you drink 8 of those every single day, that's over a gallon of water. Just a little bit.
I would think so.
Yeah. So that's what I started doing. I prepped my meals. I started cooking for the week. Instead of waiting, you know, to ordering it out, all that kind of crap, I started cooking for the week. And I saw how it not only did it change me as far as my weight, but also changed my mind frame. It made me want to do more.
Yeah.
Like how can I improve even better? That's what it came into utilizing that with daily life, period. You know, ironing my clothes for the week, for work, planning out everything. You know, all right, I have this in my freezer, so I'm gonna cook this for these 2 days, and I'm gonna have this for the other 2 days. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, when you start that journey, your mind.
Exercising and stuff, you prepare. When you exercise, you prepare because you be like, "Oh no, I gotta eat. I gotta prepare for my exercise. I gotta be ready." You know what I mean? Because I remember when I was walking and doing all that, I was like, every day I knew exactly what I was going to be eating. You know what I mean? And that's part of having a good diet, knowing what you're going to eat today. You know what I mean? So I would prepare it the night before, doing whatever, and the next day, that's what I ate. You know, I didn't add, I didn't subtract, I just did what I had planned. Right now, I don't have a plan. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's like I'm just gonna eat less.
Hey, that's a start.
That's a start.
Yeah, it is a start.
Yeah, and I figure eventually I'll get back to you know, having a plan. I feel like well, for me, if I put a plan together, I'm not going to do it. But if I work out a plan eventually, you know, I'll do it and make it a daily thing. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Rob, what's up with you, man? You got any New Year's resolutions?
Absolutely, but most of them are continuations for the last couple of years. And what I mean by that is that, you know, I've always tried to be on some sort of healthcare tip or whatever like that, regards to, like, it's funny. I'm a skinny dude that was skinny most of his life up until like maybe 35, and that's when all of a sudden, you know, like, why is my BMI saying I'm obese, even though I don't look that way in the mirror? And obviously, COVID didn't help because I was already over 200 pounds, but you know, no exercising, working from home, no basketball, none of that stuff. You know, the weight just, you know, but still eating like I'm working out all the time. So the weight came on. At one point, I was almost 230. I started losing the weight, you know, when the very first video you did about eating right and stuff like that, and you had the one young lady on here, and she made me a vegan. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
Chrissy?
Yeah.
That's my sister. That's my sister. Yeah.
Get out of it. Well, she made me a vegan. Like, if I could hold my plate up sideways, but it would dump the food on my keyboard, I'm straight up eating a bean burger, black bean. What is that called?
Yeah, black bean burgers.
Yeah.
They're good, man.
Black bean burger and rice gravy with onions and stuff like that. You know, I have my little cheat days or whatever like that once every couple weeks, once a month or whatever like that. But you know, the milk is gone, all that type of stuff is gone. And I've seen some weight loss, but I'm not killing myself just yet. I have started running a little bit more at the gym. We have a basketball court at the Y, so I've been playing basketball just with my sons. I haven't been playing pickup ball, not like that, because they just don't do that at this Y I go to. But what's been bothering me in the house is the fact that I am a writer that just needs to write more. And sometimes I can get myself in a good place where I'll come home and I'm like, all right, let's go. And, you know, I can be on the computer for, you know, a couple hours or whatever like that. But some days, man, you know, I get lazy with it. And so, you know, I'm talking to you guys on my work computer, but this is what I do my writing in, my little tiny 14-inch Chromebook, because I write my books in Google Docs. And it's like, I know every once in a while I'll watch like a YouTube video of Stephen King or, and he said something very important. He was like, you know, you need to write at least 6 pages a day. Now that sounds easy. Was that?
Don't sound easy to me.
Look, were you trying to come up with the ideas? No, that's not. I think it's easier for writers because, you know, their day job is writing. So they get up 8 o'clock in the morning and all they got to do is write. Like the big time writers, they don't have to go to punch a clock somewhere else and then come home and knock out a novel. Like writing the novel is what they do 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So
all they do is the research.
Yeah. Oh, look.
The research.
Find your passion, look it up, read a book. You know what I'm saying? They read books to make themselves informative. And it's like, what kills me is like I think I used to tell Aaron this back on 100 a long time ago. Like I got $1 million worth of ideas in his head. It's just about putting them on paper and actually doing something with them. And even now, it's like you need money just to make money when it comes to being an author, because that trailer I sent you guys, I paid over $600 just for the book to get edited. Like I have books that I've completed that I just don't have the money to pay for them to be professionally edited, to then turn around and get them out there and stuff like that. But I do some other video stuff on YouTube and stuff like that with my channel.
An agent?
I never did get an agent because what heck was my excuse about getting an agent? I did have a legit excuse. I can't remember why I never got an agent or whatever like that, because I self-published. All my books I've self-published up to this point. I did put my book out there at the beginning and couldn't get anything, and I got impatient. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to self-publish it, because you could do that with Kindle. Amazon Kindle, you can throw the book up there yourself. You get it copyrighted, all that type of stuff. And because I do Adobe Photoshop stuff, I've made all my own book covers, like all those videos. I know how to do all that stuff. And that's what kills me. Is like you got the skill set. You just have to put in the time. And
you know better, how to do better. Yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day, before me and Aaron and the other guy, we was hanging out with Vern, I would spend time on the train writing and stuff like that. And then I would fall asleep 5 minutes later and wake up in 69th Street. But if I could just put down a couple hours a day here, look, I got enough time to hang out home, work out, squeeze in a little bit of PlayStation 4, but at the same time, I could still write. You know what I'm saying? With me, all right, I'm writing so many things at once. If you get like a writer's block, you go to something else. You know what I'm saying? So that's my New Year's resolution. It's like, it's not, these books aren't going to put themselves out there. They're not going to finish themselves. we talked a couple videos ago about like home ownership and important stuff like that. I am still renting, and guess what? That's not going to change if I don't do something with these stories. It's as simple as that. Like I can say this, that, and the other, and oh, I'm saving, I'm putting away, I'm getting this, that, and nothing matters if I can't get this stuff out there. I'm gonna be continuing to rent for a while because I can't see what I'm doing right now that's gonna miraculously change my financial situation. Although I did play, sorry about that. I did play the lottery, so hey, somebody's got to win. That's my logic with that.
Yeah, somebody, you know.
Hey, look, man, my name's Cardi.
You're more likely to get struck by lightning, but you know, I'm still going to take that chance, you know.
Hey, every time that lottery resets back to zero, whatever like that, some poor schlum somewhere, or usually some guy who always has money, they're the ones that win the lottery. Oh, I just went into the gas station to get some gas, and they said, "Let me buy this ticket. I'll get his $2 million to my grandkids," or something like that. It's never some poor destitute person that's got to like crawl up to the counter with their
it was one time though. It actually was. It was a team of people at a job, and they had a woman go in to buy the ticket. Now the story is that
I think I know where you're going with this. Yeah, you know, I know exactly. Go ahead, finish. I know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, she bought 2 tickets. She claimed that one ticket was for herself and one ticket was for the team. She lost the team ticket, but her ticket's the one that hit for the lottery. Now, when you do stuff like that, you're supposed to get a copy of the ticket.
Yes.
And give it to everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, before.
She didn't do that at all. So
ain't nobody gonna believe that crap.
If I recall correctly, yeah, that's what I thought. That's how I remembered. They made her. They didn't let her get over.
Yeah,
and that's
she's trying to take all that money.
Heck yeah, and that just goes to show you how
even when somebody would go.
Yeah.
My thing is, how you gonna? Okay, say you buy one for yourself, right? But you still don't have the other ticket to prove that you know what I'm saying?
But you're supposed to take a picture of it and then send it to everybody so they.
That's right. That's right. She didn't even do that much.
She didn't even do that. That covers you, so that if you did buy another ticket for yourself, you can show like, I sent everybody a text message, a picture of the ticket, so everybody knows what the winning numbers are. And then if I win on my own, I win on my own. But this is all of ours, and this is my own. She didn't do that. And she put the lie.
It just shows you how powerful. It just shows you how powerful greed is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Greed will make you
very powerful.
I mean, it was only 10 of it's like 5 to 10 people or something like that. But they won like over 400 million.
Like you would have been a millionaire no matter what.
Yo, even if I did buy my own ticket, if we was in the, you know what I'm saying? Come on, I can't look. All these 50 million. 50 million?
I don't need that.
After taxes.
Give me 5 million and y'all don't have to never see me again.
Me too. But I'm saying out of 400 million, all I need was 50.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
I'll be all right.
Yeah, listen, I that not to continue too off topic, but I do recall I tried to join. My job had a couple people that did the whole, put in for the ticket thing. And I tried to join like 6 people and I tried to join up. And the one woman, like you could tell by her face, she didn't want me to join. And I'm thinking, if I join you, you're gonna be able to buy one more additional ticket.
Exactly.
In her mind, she was thinking, well, if we had to split it up, one more extra person. That's how people are. It's like she was already thinking down the line.
Gonna win like that, yo. That's a dumb lady.
Like, I'm helping your chances by buying that one more ticket, but are you like, we're gonna have to split this 7 ways now instead of 6? But yeah, that's my thing, guys. I am sick and tired. I'm eating better. I'm working out more without killing myself. Like Aaron said, I'm it's the day job in Norristown. I love it. It pays the bills. but my passion is the writing thing, and I've got to put more into my passion. If anything, besides winning the lottery, if anything is going to come out for me in a positive way, it's going to come from this writing thing right here, because I definitely think I have a chance to do something just because like the ideas are just pop in my head. Like that's how it's always been. Like idea will just pop in and I won't, I'll just jot it down. I won't, you don't have time to write a novel when the spirit hits you, but that book idea comes to your head and you're like, yeah, I better, when I don't have pencil and paper all the time, I'll just open up Google Docs on my phone, write it, save it, eventually get back to it months ago or months later or years later sometimes.
Yeah, that's why that's why I love Samsung Notes. You can write the idea down, write it in there. Yeah.
I was thinking about while you were talking, I was thinking that you could probably do a GoFundMe, John.
Here's the thing. I thought about stuff like that, but I tell you, man, I go and GoFundMe sometimes. And I'll look at the stories. I'm not, I think I put one for myself a long time ago when my car got stolen in total, but I read these stories like either these are some seriously desperate people or these people are straight up scamming. So
there's a lot of scams.
But that's why over a certain portion of GoFundMe, they gotta check your story out. They don't give you the money at all.
Right.
Like if you reach a certain threshold, they be like, all right, that's just before we give you the money, we gotta check out what the hell you're actually
Let's
doing.
see if you're really missing an arm and has cancer on both sides of your brain.
Yeah.
I feel
can't you just do a GoFundMe straight up just for your product?
I guess I could, but I was just thinking like, yo, if somebody
you could do so. I'm sorry, but can you do it for your product and give a certain percentage to like some, I don't know, like charity or whatever?
I just feel like for the stories that are legit, I'd rather people who came on there give their money to that person who's about to lose their crib or about to get kicked out or son is in hospital or something like that. Then I don't get me wrong, I want to do this writing thing, but it's not life or death. Like I wanted to go to skip me and go over that person that look, they just trying to get their last semester in college in before they lose a semester and they need $500 and they can't afford any college books. Like straight up get that money to them. I'm gonna be all right. It may take me a little bit longer, what I'm saying? But I'd rather it go to somebody who really, really needs it versus, but basically this is like almost a pet project, even though it's important to me. Straight up help out them other people and I'll just do my thing, a little bit slower. That's all. What I'm saying? A little bit slower. But
I was thinking about doing something like that with my music, man. I was thinking about that.
Well, you could put that stuff up there. There are people that submitted their writing projects. Hold on for 1 second. What was that site that people put their stuff up on? Wattpad? Yeah, like Wattpad or something like that. It's an app where people put either their music or whatever, never mind. She said this writing. Sorry. Sorry about that. I thought it was other things.
But when it comes to music, I mean, YouTube is the biggest foundation, or Apple Music.
SoundCloud too. My wife just said.
Yeah, SoundCloud is cool, but I know with Apple Music though, you get paid directly, with your streams. So whenever someone plays your music, you get paid a percentage. It's not that big, of course, but the more streams you get, the bigger percentage you get.
Yeah.
I know a lot of art, because it's so easy to be independent nowadays. It makes no sense to let that beast drive you. Like why let a corporation back you when you can actually back yourself?
Yeah,
with independent. The only thing that beast is good for is
advertising.
Getting you out there. That's it, getting you out there, getting your name out there so fast that people ain't got a chance to find out who you actually are. Because you notice that some of these stars, you'd be like, oh my God, he got the fame so fast. And next thing you know, you find out he killed 20 people 2 years ago.
Right.
You know, and got off. People like, well, goddamn, what kind of background is that? Like, it's crazy.
Something like that. I just want to make money off my music, man. I just want to put it out there and let people listen to it. And if they like it, just throw something down, baby.
Well, you could cheaply advertise. For a minute, whenever I would finish one of my books, I would go to Facebook ads and pay like dollars, just, you know, a couple dollars a month, just to have my book trailer pop up on people who are interested in reading. Like, so it wouldn't pop up on your feed, but it would pop up on guys like myself who are constantly reading books and stuff like that. And I think most of my sales I have gotten are from Facebook ads. When
you can buy bots as well. Yeah, you also can buy bots, and these bots will actually help people when they're searching for certain things, put your stuff right there with it. Like
go ahead.
Like you're going YouTube and you get a random video on your feed that has nothing to do with what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Like you're looking for how to change a door handle, and a goat walking across the street comes on. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it? But people buy these bots, and these bots somehow manipulate the search mechanism and put random videos in your streams and all that kind of stuff.
Well, also too, I had to learn the lesson. And again, my sons had YouTube pages before me because they used to do stuff on video games and stuff like that about making characters. Well, stupid me, I would put up a video and I wouldn't use the tag system.
Oh yeah.
And my son is like, well, how are they going to find you if you don't put tags in your description of whatever? Like I did a book, short story, everything is short story except my one big book. Well, the short story was these two brothers that, you know, got powers from yada, yada, yada. And I was like, stupid me, I could have put, you know, in the tags, brothers fight, brothers love, fire, like all those things I could have put in the description. I put nothing in the description, you know, saying, well, how's somebody going to find you if you don't tag any random thing? So what I'm trying to do now is I got an idea with this. You guys saw the news with this James Webb telescope, right? That just got launched a couple weeks ago. So what I'm going to do when I do this video is put in James Webb tags. So when people go on YouTube to want to find out, all right, where is the telescope has to take 6 months to get to where it needs to be before it fully deploys, whatever. Well, if somebody goes on YouTube and types in James Webb, it's at least a chance they come across, you know, not guaranteed, but at least if they scroll down forever long enough, they will come up and see hopefully my conspiracy video.
Yeah.
So, like I said, that, you know, don't quit your day job, but hopefully, you know, if I put some time into it and the passion's there, like, you know, I do this almost every day, but some days, like that computer never opens. I look at it, I charge it up. You know what I'm saying? But some days it just looks at me just like, all right, you ain't gonna pick me up today, are you? And you know what I'm saying? So that's my New Year's resolution, man. I've been telling my friends this for years, like I'm gonna do more. Like I created a podcast. I did one episode. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on. This is what I do.
I ain't gonna lie, the podcast thing is hard to commit, man. It's this thing ain't easy. That's why I said let me schedule it. Let me schedule it twice a week. Make it real simple as possible. Because anything else, I ain't doing it, man. I'm not a producer, man. I'm just here trying to just have some fun with my friends and my fam, and make sure we see each other on a regular. And have topics to talk about in case you just, you know, I want to get in on that. You know what I mean? Because life is short, man. And I've been talking to my other nephew, Lil Nate, and he was supposed to help me put a label together. And I've been waiting for him for the last. You know, he one of them young boys. smoke weed. You don't be out there like that. You know what I mean? And so I'm waiting for him to find a reason to come see me, and so we can do this. You know what I mean?
What do you mean what do you mean label?
Well, he knows that he had some experience, like trying to become a musical entertainer, and he found out some things recently, and he just got paid a little bit of money. But he said, Uncle Bub, if you put yours on here, you get paid a lot of money, man. Your songs. I was like, okay, that's all well and fine. But ever since he's supposed to come here like 2 days ago. He's supposed to come here yesterday and today. Never made it, man. Never made it. So
not even a phone call, man. Not even a phone call.
I'm like, look, he don't pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this is cool, young boy. I ain't gonna go there, yo. I already know who he is and who we are. So, you know, I'm not going to get offended. I'm like, well, when he ready, he going to come see me. And I'll just give him a call and have him text me some information I can start myself. Because, I know how to do shit. So I'll just get some information from him, start myself and see how far I can get. And then I'll talk to him. You know what I mean? Or I'll talk to the people who own the stuff that I'm trying to get. And, sometimes it's best to call them up. They'll give you all the information.
Get rid of the middleman. Get rid of the middleman.
Yeah. So I'll probably call him. That's another thing. Every year I do I haven't picked up my guitar in a few days too, man. I want to, but I'm like, you're not doing anything. Where you going? What you going to do? I'm like, come on, bud. This first started for fun. I love doing this for fun. So I'm going to get back to jamming, turning on the radio and just jamming to every song to come on and get back to my keyboard and try to get the same ability with my keyboard as I have with my guitar and see if I can become the musician I always wanted to be while the pandemic, because by the time the pandemic over, I should be killing it, yo.
What's crazy about all that is that I used to have a piano, I used to have a guitar and stuff like that. I bought all that stuff used on eBay for like $50.
Mm-hmm.
Like all that stuff you can. Now it won't be like an electric guitar or like Prince had. Like it won't be nothing too fancy. But for beginner, amateur,
yeah,
everything out there is $50 that somebody just pretty much found in their basement that used to belong to their uncle that they just trying to sell. So trombone, I'm gonna just start buying that stuff again. You know what I'm saying? And just play it for fun. If I don't, I've only spent $50 on it.
Okay.
That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Versus, or that pawn shop near the gig, right?
Mm-hmm.
They sell that stuff. They sell all that stuff. I'm
just
gonna go in there and I was like, yo, let me get that trumpet or let me get that sax. Now, saxophone's gonna be a little bit more money because even if that's used, that John's
they go by the book value. They look that stuff up and try to sell you at the book value. So.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always been intrigued with music, and it comes to more instruments because I obviously I'm not a music writer, not like that. But I love the sound that instruments make, and I know I'm not buying a new violin or a cello. But if I saw it cheap online on eBay or some of these other auction websites where people could care less about buying that stuff since they never owned it, why not? You know what I'm saying? I got a harmonica in my desk drawer at work right now. And every once in a while, I bust that joint out and start playing some Culture Club. You know Culture Club?
Yes, yep. I do.
Yeah, but I bust out some Culture Club on that harmonica. Oh man, I be getting down.
It's all good. It's all good. I when I first started playing, I had to buy my guitar. I bought myself a guitar because I always wanted to play piano, but I realized that piano can't travel. You know what I'm saying? But a guitar can. So I was like, and if you want to go to play with somebody, you can't bring no piano with you, but you can play keyboard. But even that's a little bulky. But a guitar is easy to carry. So I bought my guitar. I was learning like at first for about 15, 20 years. All I did was learn chords. You know what I'm saying? And I learned how to put my fingers and all that. And that was cool. but I never really could play. I never really could jam out, and I wanted to learn how to do that. So I had to go and take some lessons. And now I'm the man, yo. But and it's not from the lessons, believe it or not. The lessons didn't get me to the level where I'm at. One thing happened while I was taking the lessons. One thing happened. He showed me a chart, and this chart opened my mind up because I was kind of struggling. I just couldn't get it. But when I saw that chart, and the chart told you where the notes were in a pattern, so you could stay in the key or whatever. So I just learned the patterns. I learned the patterns, and now I jam out, man. I jam out like them boys on TV, man. I kill it, and it's cool, and I love it. But I would have never got this far if it wasn't for the lessons. Like I paid someone to show me something that I would have never came across or understood. And it turns out that was the only thing I really needed. And I got so good that me and him was talking, and I was like, he was going to teach me how to freestyle, and I was like, he's not even a freestylist. You know what I'm saying? How you going to teach me? So he bought this book, and it had BB King in it doing something, and I was listening. I was like, I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. I was like, I like BB King, but I don't want to copy someone's freestyle. You know what I'm saying? I know that, because a lot of people do that. They practice other people's freestyle, but they don't know how to put nothing together themselves. So I was like, I'm not doing that. And when I found that chart with all the stuff in there, I was killing it, man. And then he tried to bring up let's freestyle, and I was out freestyling him. He was like, well, that's easy. He didn't understand why I was able to do it, but I was able to do it. And I said, that chart, man. He showed me the chart. I already had the noises in my head. It was just a matter of just learning, and I finally learned it, and that's the way I play now. And I learned enough to be able to write songs and stuff, I already knew a little bit of piano, but I never really knew it that well, but I knew enough to pick out chords, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm writing songs. I can do what I want to do. It don't take long, So it's kind of nice, man. I started playing for churches and stuff and just jamming out at churches. I'm a Baptist, so they love me, man. It's just fun. But, like anything else, if you're a musician, you go through things. You know what I mean? But I went through a lot of things. So it even felt like a curse that I had this damn talent, because every time I went somewhere, there was always some type of foolishness going on out of jealousy or whatever, or they were worried that somebody was trying to take their job and all that. It's just dumb stuff, you know what I mean? And people think they own you. Like, I'm killing it, and you're talking about, well, my guitar, but your guitar, so I ain't nobody's guitar. I'm my guitar player, dog. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm at the point now to where I feel like I got pretty good talent. My talent's good, so I might as well start making money off of it. So
that's what I say.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now. Everybody likes this stuff when they hear my stuff. I don't know how to get it on a broad basis, but I do know that if ever I did get exposed, I think I might do all right.
All it takes is that first opportunity, that first door that opens up for you.
That's it. All you need is that door, but it has to be the right door, because sometimes you think you're in, but you're not. If you ever watch those stories, a lot of guys who try to become, professionals run into a lot of, shady people out there, man. And it's all over the place. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting up with it. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that. I don't feel like having to pull out a gun on somebody and all that, man.
The worst part about that, though, man, is that that person goes through that, and then they think that's how business is ran, and they do the same thing to somebody else.
They do the same thing. No
one is wrong. No one, but thinking that that's the business acumen. So
they be like, "This is the business." It's like, that's not the business. That's you. It's you. You're the one who's running this part of your business. That's how you do business. You know what I mean? So you know, a lot of people think that's how you get it done. I'm like, nope. You don't have to be a thief. You know what I'm saying? You can be totally honest. You know, the big guys, a lot of them are just honest, and that's why people work with them. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just, you know, once my nephew gets me up on here, or he gives me the information I need, I'm going to just see what I can do. I might even put something on the show. You know what I'm saying? And just
free advertisement, man.
You know what I mean? I might do something. So I think this year I might do, I'm going to do that this year. I'm going to do something this year. I don't even thought about doing a talent show, man, having people with their talents come on. But I know people are so damn scared all the time, yo. Yeah. That's why nobody show they don't want to be on here. The world seeing you, it's okay with me. I don't care less. I like who I am. You know what I mean?
I don't understand because you'll walk in public, but you won't go on the video.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I think people are nervous when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because they don't realize that all you really do is be yourself versus trying to talk a certain type of way, or
you don't have to live up to shit.
Representation. Right. That's what it is, man. Misrepresentation.
I mean, when you watch TV and you see people who ain't living up to shit, you love watching them dumb motherfuckers. So you be like, look at this. I like that dude. He reminds me of something. You know what I'm saying? When they represent, they kind of represent the people you understand. You know what I mean? Because everybody knows a stupid motherfucker. Everybody know a happy motherfucker. Everybody know a really good guy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know an evil ass. Everybody knows these people. So, you know, why be shy? Just be yourself. That's how I feel. You know, and that's what I'm doing. And I can't believe that we've been talking for 47 minutes, y'all. We've been kicking it, y'all.
Yeah, I hardly ever look down at the clock until it's like last minute. And that's when I realize it's been a whole hour.
I always look at the clock. Man. Especially when it's a lot of people, but there's just 3 of us. So that's like this first, I think the 3rd time I look just to see, you know, if I ain't going over time. But you know what? It's been a great show for me. You know what I mean? How about y'all? Y'all have fun?
Yeah, man. Always have fun. That's why I keep coming back.
That's what's up. So I'm gonna say this, man. If you got anything that you want to say or talk about, get it out now, because I'm about to end this, Joe.
I'm good.
You good?
Oh
yeah.
Hey, Rob, it's a agency to check out. It's called Serenity, and they help us publish us.
Okay.
I will look into that.
Yeah, it's called Serenity. They have agents, and they help publish all kind of people. I mean, all kind of people. And these people are, again, it's for us, by us. So
gotcha.
I'm looking into it myself.
All right.
Yeah.
I will look into that.
Okay. All right, brothers. Well, this is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all came. It was a good experience, and love y'all, and keep coming back. I'll see y'all next time. What, Saturday? I don't even know. Saturday. I don't even know. But we're gonna have fun on Saturday too, man.
We'll figure something else out.
Yeah. I already got a schedule. I just don't know. I gotta look. But I'll set out the notices. Y'all know how I roll.
Gotcha.
And thanks for coming. Y'all have a good day. Y'all be safe. I'm gonna wave it out. See y'all Saturday, man.
Take it easy.
All right, man. Later.
All right. Stay safe. Later, y'all.